The Musicanti means just the musicians, and they do things they believe in. The objective is total artistic freedom for anybody who comes to participate in this vision of playing music in a way which is totally unencumbered by anything else. The only consideration in what we do is our musicianship and our friendship.
The project that we're recording over the next few days is Ivor Hodgson's music.
A string quintet number 1, which was probably my first piece I ever wrote. The Women of Guernsey, which comes from the middle period, from about 20 years ago, and string quintet number 2, which I actually wrote last year.
So it's very different approaching a living composer's work. There are no recordings of these pieces. The pieces in Ivor's repertoire span from early to late, so his style changes through the pieces.
So we're at St George's in Harrow. It's a wonderful acoustic which is very supportive for small chamber ensembles. It's got a really rich and warm sound and very supportive of strings.
In music college it's instilled in us, I think, that chamber music is a sort of nirvana of playing. It brings together so many skills, it keeps you alive. It's beautiful, and it's also really good to be doing something contemporary as well, because we can carry on the tradition of chamber music playing.
So Leon has been very instrumental actually in getting digging my old pieces out and dusting them down. And he did suggest, he said, look, Ivor, he said, you know, what should we do next? How about writing a quintet for my group, Musicanti, you know? And great. So, and funny enough, there we go. It's all done and dusted, and we're about to record it later.
It's lyrical, it's tuneful, it's well written, and we can express ourselves when we're recording it and playing it.
I love playing here because the people, every time I meet slightly different people, but it's such an incredible sort of chemistry, really, really dedicated, engaged musicians, so sort of wired and intelligent, what they say in rehearsals, but they treat each other with respect.
And, you know, from practicing on one's own and, you know, getting a certain impression of the music. And then in fact when we had the first rehearsal it was without the cellos, so then we had a different impression of the music and gradually been piecing it together. We rehearse in the room, and then when we come to the church here with this fantastic space and acoustic, you feel like so much more is possible in terms of sound but also storytelling when you have that kind of extra ambiance.
I, for one, would look forward to performing his music and taking this to audiences. When we performed his trio, it was immediately accessible and you could see audiences warming to it and relaxing into it. And I think that's a great sign. And certainly from a performance point of view, it's enjoyable to play and you feel that you're taking something that you can speak through.
This is what Somm is about. We put music together, and that's exciting and fresh, and people want to know about, or they didn't know they wanted to know about, but we we teach them. So yes, it's a lovely process, and we've got fantastic musicians here, so it's a great help to have such a lovely group.
The colleagues with whom I play, we don't have to talk too much, discuss too much. There's a very special sound that emanates from the ensemble, which is connected to something so incredibly beautiful it's almost impossible to describe. Everybody brings a unique contribution to the character of the ensemble. I do a lot of the listening to the takes after we record, and I'm always astonished by the sound that I hear. Sound, after all, is the expression of human life. And what it means for me is that everybody that plays in the Musicanti has something very unique and very beautiful to offer about their understanding of the world we live in and of human life.